After modeling a system, how does an engineer know that it behaves as intended when conditions change? For instance, say we're designing a heating system for a house. If we're interested in the energy consumption, we want to test it under different configurations. For this model, we have some initial settings to begin with. After running the simulation, we see that the heating system of our house needs almost 89 kilowatt hours of energy per day. Lowering our set point should save on energy, so let's change the value and simulate. Yep, the energy required is reduced, but the house is too cold for my liking. Can the model provide insight into other ways to conserve energy? We could keep opening the block parameters for different components and enter many different values to experiment with, but this is time-consuming. Instead of entering fixed values for all block parameters, let's see how we can use variables to make this process faster. After entering a variable name for a block parameter, we see a red glow indicating that we haven't defined the variables yet. So, how do we do this? To define the variables, we'll use the Model Explorer, which allows us to view and modify elements of a Simulink model. Here, we can focus on modifying specific elements instead of navigating through the entire model. By default, the Model Explorer opens with 3 panes: the model hierarchy, the contents, and the dialog pane. In the model hierarchy pane, we see our model and its own workspace. The model workspace is where variables used in the model are stored. When selected, the contents pane in the middle lists all variables currently in the model workspace. At the moment, our workspace is empty. The panel on the right provides us with different methods for defining variables. Here, we'll select MATLAB code and use the editor box to define our variables. Note that we can use any valid MATLAB code, including custom code files, to create variables. We can also load data, such as outside temperature, for the simulation. All that's left is to initialize the model and voila! All the variables are created inside the model workspace. Using the Model Explorer, we have one place to initialize and change the values for different simulation runs, which is especially helpful when investigating how various parameters affect the results. Oh look, we also found a setup where we save even more, and the house is still warm.